Good morning, everyone. Students, on behalf of Hindi Vidya Prachar Samiti, Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala College Empowered Autonomous, I, Dr. Snehal Nakyar of History Department, welcome you all for this unique event, Threads of Tradition, a textile exhibition organized by the Departments of Economics, Geography, Fashion Design, and History. These departments have come together to celebrate the National Tourism Day that falls on January 27th to celebrate or showcase the rich textile heritage of our country. The textile heritage of our country is adorned not only with beautiful fabrics, but a varied arena of craftsmen, communities engaged in the production of these textiles, and a rich history that goes back to thousands of years in the storytelling of these fabrics and creation of these fabrics. To begin with, in fact, I welcome on stage Dr. Usha Mukundan, Director of Hindi Vidya Prachar Samiti, Chief Guest for today's inaugural session, Ms. Nancy Pandya, Dr. Vaisakhi Datta, Head of Geography Department, Dr. Sucheta Joshi, Head of Economics Department, Dr. Raman Mistry, Head of History Department, and Ms. Ashwini Rao, Head of Fashion Design Department. And also all colleagues of History Department and Economics Department, as well as others, and students who have joined us today. To begin the inaugural, I invite Dr. Usha Mukundan to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Chief Guest for today's one-day seminar, workshop, and a lecture series, Mrs. Mansi Pandya from ITM Institute, where she is teaching fashion technology. My colleagues in Jhunjhunwala College, Dr. Vaisakhi Datta from Geography Department, Dr. Sucheta Joshi from the Department of Economics, Dr. Meher Mistry from Department of History, and teacher colleagues from all the departments, and you dear student friends. Today is National Tourism Day. And the moment you say tourism, along with that, any place that you go, you end up shopping. And when you shop, the first thing you shop is for clothes. And when you think about clothes, you look up for what is the specialty of that particular region. So we have a very popular saying, Roti Kapda Makan. And Kapda occupies a very important position. And today's one-day event is very well thought of, where three departments have come together to showcase our very rich history. We are going to showcase the geo indicators. We are going to showcase the ethnicity and the peculiarity of fabric in each and every part of the country. It's going to showcase the history behind these fabrics. And of course, everything is about money. So the economics of these fabrics. On this occasion, let us also salute all our weavers and those who have put in lots of hard work. Mechanization has been quite recent. Otherwise, it has been the hard work of these weavers who are toiling to make the best fabric which was eco-friendly, whether it was dyeing it or for making the basic material, and how the indigenous material can be made to best use and provide the beautiful clothes. It's often said that fashion is also like a weave. What was prevalent 100 years back is once again becoming very fashionable with a lot of cost added to it. And of course, we must never forget that this cost should go to the people who are really involved in it, not the middlemen. I'm sure today one-day seminar is also a tribute to all those people who have worked very hard to bring these beautiful colors and beautiful fabric to make our life very comfortable and of course to provide us with the dignity. I thank the organizers for this very excellent thought process involving all our very intelligent students and channeling their energies to help them to do some research and enjoy and showcase what they have put up here. The program of fashion design is a new program, and we believe in nurturing the young baby also very well. This baby is only 2 years old, so it is going to dance and showcase all the fabric they have in front of you, and I'm very sure you're going to enjoy that small beautiful steps that they are going to take for you. So welcome, and Pandya madam, I'm very sure you're going to enjoy your day, because for us every single day we feel that we have entered the college first year every day. So good luck to all of you and have a nice day, and thanks once again for inviting me here today morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Usha ma'am. Ma'am has perfectly captured the essence of what this exhibition stands for. Behind putting up this colorful exhibition is the love for textile that all of these departments as well as the entire staff room of Jhunjhunwala College perhaps shares. And on this the part, I invite Dr. Mehak Mistry to enlighten us on the theme of the exhibition.
Thank you, Snehal. Respected Dr. Usha Mukundan, heads of the department, Dr. Sucheta Joshi, Dr. Baisakhi Datta, Ashwini Gowde Madam, Chief Guest for the day, Ms. Mansi Pandya. It's a privilege today to talk on the theme note of today's exhibition. Textile heritage of India has fascinated the world for centuries. Once upon a time, it was told that India clothed the world because yards and yards of Indian textiles used to flood the international markets right from the ancient to the medieval period. In fact, when the colonizers came to India, they came in search of textiles and spices. Indigo, the word indigo, a dye, which has been used traditionally for cloth dyeing. The word indigo itself carries the word India, which shows that the use of dye, the dyeing technology is so very indigenous to India. So India has a rich economic history of textiles, and India had a very favorable balance of trade once upon a time because we had so many exquisite type of textiles. Unfortunately, some of them like the Dhaka muslin today no longer exist because some particular varieties of seeds, some indigenous cotton varieties of seeds are no longer being cultivated. So the fine, delicate type of muslin which was produced by the weavers of Dhaka is no longer available. That kapus, Uti kapus as it is called, is trying to be revived today. There are so many such examples of varieties of seeds of cotton which are now lost, and BT cotton has today come in a large way. But it is our duty to not only protect different varieties of seeds, but also encourage the whole weaving process, which is gradually getting eroded because of lack of patronization. Once upon a time, the Rajwadas, the Riyasats, they were the ones patronizing exquisite materials, the brocades, the zari work, the beautiful golden and silver threads which were part of our textiles. And today, because of the flooding of machine-made textiles, which of course are very, very practical for us to use, the handloom industry, the indigenous industry has somewhere suffered a decline. It is our duty to revive and patronize these textiles. So whenever possible, we should try to add to our collection and encourage our weavers. So right from 3800 BC to today, we have so many handloom varieties being made in India. The chins, or what is called the kalamkari, was so coveted once upon a time in Europe. The fine muslin, almost transparent, was so much sought of in the medieval world. The silk route through which so much of the textile went to and fro, silk from China, cotton from India, some qualities of silk produced in India, was the main product that was sought after so much by the medieval world, by the European world. So today we are delighted that we have showcased so many varieties of textiles. All the departments have put in their heads together and literally their heads together and have come up with so many different types of textiles, indigenous textiles, and we have tried to showcase them. Our teachers have voluntarily given from their collections to put on display the textile. And we are really privileged and honored to have such a fascinating staff who has given us their variety, including Dr. Usha Mukundan. Ma'am has got also a fabulous collection of textiles. And I'm sure the students are going to learn a lot. While researching, they have already learned a lot, and now they learn from each other today. So thank you very much. Thank you so much, Meena. With this brief introduction and history of the theme of the exhibition, we move on to the next part of the inaugural session. We have with us Ms. Mansi Pandya, who also shares this love and passion for India's varied and rich textiles. I invite Ms. Ashwini Gowde, Head Department of Fashion Designing, to introduce our guest to us.
Good morning, all respected dignitaries and dear audience. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all to this grand textile exhibition, Threads of Tradition. Here we celebrate artistry, creativity, innovation in the textile industry of India. We are truly delighted to have with us Ms. Mansi Pandya, our chief guest, to inaugurate this exhibition. Currently, she is serving as an assistant professor at ITM Institute of Design. She holds a BSc degree in a textile design. She has not only mastered the art of science textile, but also become a pioneer in a sustainable textile practices. Being a research expert, she scrutinized on the national cosmetic of textile was presented at the national conference curated by Indian Fiber Society. Her expertise is in textile, fabric prints, embroideries, textile prints, texture development, it's incredible. Her passion for Indian traditional embroideries deeply influenced her with work. I request Ms. Mansi Pandya to kindly come and share her experiences.
We are eager to listen to ma'am, but before she begins with her talk, we would like to felicitate ma'am for joining us. I request Dr. Usha Mukundan to felicitate our guests. Thank you so much, Usha ma'am. I invite Ms. Mansi Pandya for her talk. Good morning, everybody. How's the Josh? अरे इतना high लेकर लो है. Just a second.
Yeah, it might be.
Hello. Yeah.
Madam, take the camera.
Okay, so being a lecturer, actually, कोने में खड़े रह के lecture देना थोड़ा boring लगता है. I always, like being mobile while talking to my fellow students. So yes, so all my fashion enthusiasts, I hope everybody must be very excited for this exhibition. When I came, I saw this lovely sarees. Can anybody tell me, about the sarees? किसी को पता है यहाँ पे जो sarees रखी है उसके बारे में? इसमें से कौन सी sarees आप लोग लेके आए? Definitely, it must be a collection of all of including teachers, all the teachers. Oh wow! तो ये teachers का collection है. Oh. So आपको क्या सीखने को मिला इसमें से? Yes. So anybody can tell me one by one? Gujarat की famous साड़ी, पटोला, बांधनी, okay. महाराष्ट्र, पैठणी. इसका आवाज बराबर है, पैठणी. Nice. Then Bengal. यहाँ पे है, सामने ही है. नहीं देखा है ना, सबने अभी तक देखा नहीं है. देख लेना बाद में, homework for the day. Then South, Tamil Nadu. बनारसी कौन बोला? बनारसी कांजीवरम. Yes. Andhra Pradesh. केरला. मुझे यहाँ से आंसर्स आ रहे हैं. आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग आंसर्स फ्रॉम हियर. Okay, so nice. So as we see that our Indian textiles are so popular, okay, that even I mean there are many students who are not from fashion background, yes. But still you all know about textiles. Yes. Oh, okay. So you all not being from fashion or textile background still know a lot about our Indian traditional textiles. So that's very nice to hear. So we can understand how popular our traditional textiles are. But have you thought that why India is so much rich and so much popular for its textiles? Have you thought why? So what I'll do is I'll just time travel you towards the history of our textiles. So सबने महाभारत देखी है, रामायण देखी है, और वैदिक कल्चर से रिलेटेड बहुत सारे मूवीज और टीवी सीरियल्स देखी होगी. क्या पहनते हो उसमें सब लोग? साड़ी पहनते हैं? Are you sure? धोती, कुर्ता किसने देखा है? ये सब कुर्ता वो टाइम पे था ही नहीं. घाघरा महाभारत में. Okay, so I'll explain you. So what I'm trying to say is that during Vedic era, what we used to wear was not stitched. Okay, there was this trend, or I can, अगर अभी की लैंग्वेज में बोलूँ, current language के हिसाब से we call it the trend. वो टाइम पे it was a ritual or it was a fashion during that time, that using unstitched cloth
was very important, and that was which was being followed by everybody. When I say unstitched cloth, that means it's just a piece of fabric of different sizes. It can be of 2.5 meters, it can be of 5 meters, it can be of 10 meters. Okay, and people used to wear it and drape it in different forms. अभी आपको पता, जैसे आपने देखा है कि we have so many different sarees from different regions. Similarly, you must have seen different drapes from different regions, right? सब जगह पे अलग-अलग तरीके से साड़ी पहनते हैं. You must have seen how many? 5, 6 drapes different. But let me tell you, in records, this is in records that from our history till now, we have more than 1,000 different types of drapes. 1,000 different types of drapes, more than, and that during that time, the world around us, they were using textile or cotton, or cloth, any kind of cloth, just to protect the body. But so we, Indians are meant to be very fashion forward since Vedic era. Okay, so we need to be proud of that. Now, secondly, the significance of unstitched fabric. What is the significance is that especially during our religious practices that we used to do. आप सबने देखा होगा ना, तो साड़ी पहन के जाना. Men wear dhoti. Yes, देखा होगा सबने. They are wearing shawl ले लेते. कुर्ता पहनने लगे, but originally कुर्ता भी नहीं पहनते बहुत लोग. अगर आपने दादा को या आपके पापा को देखा होगा, many times they don't even wear kurtas, they just wear dhoti and they just take a shawl. So the significance of that it is pure. When you cut the fabric using it, the purity of the fabric goes. So that is why जब भी हम लोग कोई भी religious practice करते हैं, so wearing a unstitched fabric to maintain the purity within ourselves. It gives a sense of positivity. That is why during Vedic era, it was not just followed for puja and other religious rituals, but it was also followed for their daily routine to maintain the purity and positivity for their whole lifestyle, their whole daily routine. Okay. Now you will be thinking why I am talking about unstitched fabric. So unstitched fabric is the reason why you see a lot of varieties in the fabric. अगर अभी हम लोग सिर्फ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की बात करें, the manufacturing of traditional textiles, okay, you see that the fabrics, there are a lot of different fabrics in terms of visuals, in terms of the fabric that you touch, the design motifs, ये सब कहाँ से आए? So there are many different techniques that are used in manufacturing the fabrics also. So अगर Indians अगर सोचें कि हम लोगों से we just want a piece of fabric and we just want to drape, but no, Indians were not satisfied with that. They want something more in that. So they started exploring different manufacturing process of fabrics. So for that we have many different type of looms, many different types of hand looms. Paithani sari of Maharashtra, it is made by using pit loom. Pit loom means जो फ्लोर है, फ्लोर के नीचे एक बड़ा सा गड्ढा बनाते हैं, pit. The loom is placed in that, and the weaver sit on the edge of the floor, okay, and then he weaves the fabric. So it's a very different type of machine, a manual machine, a loom. Then if you go to Kashmir, Kashmir has vertical loom, which we also call frame loom, and you see such intricate, such beautiful fine motifs in that. Okay, it is used by using the shuttle. Shuttle means it's a kind of a small stick, we can say. So there are like 30 to 40 different sticks having different colors, and they just interlace it to make different motifs in that with using vertical loom. Then you have backstrap loom from Northeast. Backstrap loom, again, it's a very narrow loom, but it's very long. And again, the technique of, weaving in that is very different from other looms. So we can say that what we are watching right now, it's not just कि हाँ ठीक है design सोचा, fabric बना दिया आ गया. No, the whole journey of the fabric from the fiber till its end, it's a very, very innovative, very creative, very, very hard work, the craftsmanship that it takes. That is why if you see the prices of especially the handlooms, pure traditional handlooms is very expensive because it is very time taking. Okay, because it has lot of the skill, the craftsmanship, the skill which is required, to use that loom. That is very, very important. So apart from weaving, we also have many other techniques which we can use to make the fabric. If you have a plain fabric, we can make design on a plain fabric also. Do you know, can anybody tell me अगर आप plain fabric लेते हो, plain fabric के ऊपर tie-dye, okay. What else? Embroidery, yes, threadwork or sorry, जोर से बोलो. Print, very nice, okay. Okay, so now I'm very happy with you all. I'm very happy. So yes, as you said that there are many different ways of decorating plain fabric also. Again, we have a lot of various techniques which are used to decorate the fabric. जैसे आपने बोला embroidery. Each and every state have their own traditional embroidery. पता है सबको? कच्ची भरत सबने सुना, मोती भरत सबने सुना होगा. Shadow work, चिकनकारी, oh wow. Chickengari, amazing. Kasuti सुना है सबने. Kasuti is from Andhra Pradesh. Then Kantha ma'am is very Kantha. Ma'am is also Kashida from Kashmir. So all states have different embroideries where different types of threads are used and different motifs are used with different stitches. So you can, it's endless. You cannot count that how much variety you can see in a textile. It's just like you just keep on digging and you just keep on exploring new things. Now, as we are coming to embroidery, as I said, Kasuti. Kasuti, the significance of Kasuti is that you won't be able to make out the right side and wrong side. It is that, accurate. You have to figure out which is the right side of the fabric and which is the wrong side. It is done in that way. If you see Kashida, the stitch is so fine. It's difficult to even see that where is this one single thread going from where. And Chikankari, the most popular stitch of Chikankari is shadow work. Shadow work means the actual design is seen on the wrong side of the fabric, which is reflected on the right side of the fabric. So each and every traditional textile have their own indigenous, quality, which you hardly find anywhere else. That is why we are so rich. Apart from embroideries, again we have block print. You know how many different types of block prints we have in India? We have Ajrak, we have Dabu, we have Sanganeri, we have Kalamkari. Kalamkari, there are two types. It's of block also and it's of hand painting also. Yes, pen Kalamkari. So fabric is, you can also paint the fabric, which is very popular known as Kalamkari. Madhubani is also a form of painting, which is done. Parli painting from Maharashtra. Originally, Parli painting actually is done on the walls to decorate the house, but then it also got adapted on textiles. So painting and block printing is also something which is being seen in India again in lot of varieties. Then we have tie-dye. Even in tie-dye, we have very different types of varieties. You know Bandhani, then you know Leheria. Then in Leheria also there is one more type called cross Leheria, where you see checks kind of design. Then there is another technique which is called resist dye. Resist dye, again tie-dye is also type of resist dye. Resist dye means that you treat the fabric in such a way that some particular parts of the fabric doesn't catch up that, and then you get design out of that. So another type of resist dye is batik. Batik is something batik, yes, such an innovative way of making a design. You are taking a solution which is waterproof. Okay, you are placing it on the fabric and then you are dyeing it so that you get a design from that. Again, when it comes to block printing, Dabu, as I mentioned, Dabu is type of discharge print. Discharge print means the solution which is used to do block printing, it actually acts as bleach. So the fabric is already dyed, and when you do block printing on that design, in that particular design, because of the bleaching property chemical, the dye goes and then you see the design over there. So you can see how during that, and this I'm telling that these things used to happen during Vedic era. It's not just now. Since that time, these things have been happening. So you can understand how highly intellectual people were, highly creative the people were during that time, using different designs, using different solutions to create designs, using different tools, different machines to create designs on the fabric and manufacture fabric as well. Silk ke bare mein, you know what is the history of silk? I'll tell you a nice. Silk origin कहाँ से हुआ है पता है सबको? China. Silk is from China, but still we have one, we still win over China when it comes to silk. Why? Because we have something that is called jungly silk or wild silk that we say, or 1 year silk that we say. So 1 year silk is nothing but it is actually you get from some particular locations of Northeast only. In whole world, you won't get those type of silk which we get from those particular areas of North. There are 4 types of 1 year silk. Exclusively, you get it only in Northeast. Okay, one is Tussar, Eri, Muga. Okay, and the other is the real one. Now, what is the speciality of this silk which you don't get anywhere? Okay, it is magic. Okay, Eri silk. Eri silk is something if you wear during summers, it will give you cooling effect, and if you wear during winters, it will give you warmth. Can you imagine? कोई ऐसा कोई particular, any kind of material जो ठंडी में भी आप use कर सकते हो, गर्मी में भी use कर सकते हो. How unique it is magical. This we get only in India. Then you have Muga silk. The texture of Muga silk is very, very similar to gold. It is very difficult to make out if you keep a pure gold zari and Muga silk together. नहीं समझ में आएगा इसमें से zari कौन सा है, Muga कौन सा है. So this is something that we Indians possess. That is why we can very proudly say that we are so rich in textiles. Then, of course, now, as I said that how rich we are in textile, there are so much varieties in the textile. Okay, the most our traditional garment for women is sari, and for men is dhoti. But today we see how many people are wearing saris and how many people are wearing dhotis. धोती तो भूल ही जाओ, साड़ीज फिर भी पहन लेते हैं, धोती तो भूल ही जाओ. You must have seen in the movies ड्यूरिंग 40s 50s के टाइम की मूवीज देखी होगी, ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट मूवीज और जो न्यूली कलर्ड मूवीज थी 60s 70s के टाइम पे. During that time, you all must have seen that actors used to wear sari in college also. Like वो भी कहते थे कि actors are going to college. College में भी साड़ी पहन के जाते हैं, दो चोटी बना के. That was the fashion during that time. देखा होगा. आज के टाइम पे कौन सी लड़की रोज रोज कॉलेज में साड़ी पहन के आती है? देखा है? नहीं देखा, सिर्फ साड़ी देखी. और ऐसे किसी ओकेजन के टाइम पे some special occasion, you all wear sarees. So what I'm trying to say is that our original fashion is fading away. Okay. Now I will not say that you have to revive it completely. Everybody has to wear sari. No, it is not convenient at all. Especially, being in Mumbai when we all are traveling from local trains. Frankly speaking, even I'm not a sari person. For me, wearing this sari and traveling in local train is a nightmare. But yes, when I wear sari and when I get compliments, I really feel like no, I should wear sari often. So the thing is that because of our lifestyle, it is difficult to follow that. But because of this, what is happening is that our artisans, okay, our artisans who are really creative, very, very highly skilled, laborers, the weavers or the embroiderers. Okay, what is happening that they are not getting jobs because we are not wearing this. And the textile that you are seeing over here, very soon you will be seeing this in museum. That ये ज़माने में ऐसा fabric हुआ करता था, अभी ये fabric नहीं बनता. Let me tell you, there are many such textiles which are almost extinct, which should not have been happening. This, we are just discussing that Paithani, original Paithani, it's a dream to watch. Even watch where to it's even dream to watch an original Paithani. Patola, as I said, you know how patola is made? Patola is the most difficult process. When fabric is made, there are set of yarns, that is thread. If you see fabric, अगर आप fabric को closely देखोगे, you see threads, vertical, horizontal threads. So there are lakhs and lakhs of threads which are interlaced together. Okay, you can understand कि मतलब इतनी लंबी साड़ी है, इतनी लंबी साड़ी में कितने number of threads होते हैं, आप count भी नहीं कर पाओ, इतने सारे threads होते हैं. How patola is made? Patola is made by doing tie-dye process. Okay, not just dyeing, but tie-dye process on each yarn. मतलब हर एक yarn ऐसा लगा रहता है, उसको पैटर्न के हिसाब से टाई किया है, फिर उसके नीचे दूसरा yarn पैटर्न के हिसाब से टाई, and then they are dyed. And after dyeing also, when weaving process is done, it should be placed very accurately so that you get that design, that particular motif. Can you imagine how difficult it is? That is why it is so expensive. So, I mean, I don't know how many Gujaratis over here, but it's like we have this song. This the girl demands her husband that I want patola. This is the most, because it's the most expensive sari. So this is why we Indians are very, very talented, but the talent is fading away because of our routine, because of generation to generation, it keeps on changing. The technology is coming in, and today we have this thing which is called fast fashion. Okay, I will say it's like a pollution. It is actually developing pollution. And let me tell you, I am from a textile background. Okay, but with a very deep heart, I have to inform this that textile industry is the most pollution emitting industry in the world. Most polluting emitting industry. Why? Because you see a lot of different fabrics. Okay, now just imagine that without using the modern technology, okay, just by using different craftsmanship and manual machines, if we can see so much variety in the fabrics. तो टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करने के बाद तो it's just unimaginable. So you see a lot of different fabrics which are very innovative by using different machines, different technology, and people are getting attracted toward it, which is not at all bad. Like, of course, we should be innovative in any form, but it is creating pollution, okay, which is not good for our health. So what we can do, okay? So first thing is we can promote traditional textiles. Okay, if we start using traditional textiles, that much amount of fast fashion or pollution emitting materials will be less used comparatively. But then how we will do it? Everybody is not going to wear sari, definitely. So we need to adapt it in an innovative way. Okay, now even if you see mobile phones, पहले के जमाने में कौन सा मोबाइल फोन यूज होता था? नोकिया, we call it डब्बा फोन, बटन वाला. मतलब it used to be so sturdy, किसी को फेंक के मारने को लग जाएगा सब. Okay, but then slowly we saw many innovations in the mobile phone. You got this polyphonic mode, आ गया, touch screen आ गया, smartphones आ गए. Now you have whole world in your phone. You don't need anything else. If you have, घर से बाहर निकलोगे कुछ भी भूल जाओ, फोन नहीं भूल सकते. आप आधे रास्ते से वापस जाओगे घर पे करने के, अगर भूल गए. Yes, so you can see this innovation. Same innovation we can produce in textiles also. All we can do is that we can use this as a fabric, not as a sari, but as a fabric, and adapt it by manufacturing the garments which we are comfortable to use now. जो ऑलरेडी वो भी काफी सालों से होता है. आप में से कितने लोगों ने अपनी मम्मी की पुरानी साड़ी में से लहंगा और अनारकली बनाया? Almost सबने. Yes, that is what we call it upcycling. You have something, okay, which is very old, okay, but you don't want to use it, so now you reproduce it in a different way and use it so that it looks like new. Okay, so this upcycling is a very old and very common form of sustainable practice, again, which can be very useful to reduce the textile waste. आप पुरानी चीजें फेंको, इससे अच्छा है आप उसको अलग तरीके से फिर से reuse करो. Okay, so that way also you can reduce the use of textile and reduce the amount of pollution which is happening from the textile industry. Then again, how many you all know Kala Ghoda festival have already started? Yes, how many you all have visited? Did you all visit? Did you all see the counters over there? And I am very happy to see that. ठीक है, कर लो डिस्कस. क्या क्या देखा था? मेरे साथ डिस्कस करो ना. क्या देखा था? You all can raise hand and speak. What is something that you like most over there? Yes. बस अपने फ्रेंड के साथ ही डिस्कस करना, मेरे साथ नहीं करना. बजाओ. नहीं, बोलो ना. What did you all observe? Anybody can tell me? Yes. ठीक है, अब आप लोग नहीं कर रहे थे. So what I observed is the most attractive thing over there was that all the counters were about traditional textiles and handicrafts, but the outcomes, the products that they were selling were not just saris or stores or dupattas. They were selling different products like shirts, one-piece dresses, jackets, waistcoats. So what I'm trying to say is that if you all don't want to wear sari, it's okay, don't wear sari. But you all can still use that textile and you can adapt it in your own way, in your own fashion. Abhi to sabse best is the corset. That is, I think, that is really good fashion which is going on. It's very comfortable, okay, and it looks really elegant. So you can use such nice traditional textile and make very comfortable corsets for yourself. Then make comfortable kurtis for yourselves, jackets for yourselves. So all I want you all to explain is that instead of following fast fashion, you all must, try to, get this habit of using traditional fabrics, natural fabrics as in, see, when we talk about traditional fabrics are limited. Okay, you will not get anything unlimited in this world because of course the population. So you can also go for the natural fabrics which are made from power looms. पूरा सब कुछ आपको handloom में से नहीं मिल सकता because producing fabrics from handloom is also very time consuming. So you can't get that enough quantity which can cover up the demand. No, you won't get enough supply from there. So of course you can use the fabric from power looms, but prefer using the natural fabrics. Natural fabrics also have lots and lots of quality compared to the synthetic ones. Synthetic as in the man-made ones. You all know what are the synthetic fabrics? You all know the difference between synthetic and natural? Yes, natural fabric कौन सा होता है? Cotton और कौन सा natural है? Silk, jute, Adi, yes. Yes. Synthetic fabrics कौन से? Polyester, rayon, nylon. You all know what is this? अगर मैं anybody science भी है ना यहाँ पे, science, chemistry किसी का major है यहाँ पे? Mostly from arts. Okay. So when we talk about synthetic fabric, that is nylon or polyester, okay, these fabrics are but plastic. It is nothing but plastic. And ये तो हमने स्कूल में डिकम्पोज होने में कितना टाइम लगता है? वो डिकम्पोज होता ही नहीं. अभी ये चीज whenever you all are buying anything which is synthetic, okay, अब वो आप फैब्रिक कब तक यूज करो? वो गारमेंट आप कब तक यूज करोगे? 2 साल, 3 साल मैक्स टू मैक्स. It will be worn out. You will throw it away. Okay, कहाँ जाएगा वो? ट्रैश में जाएगा, गार्बेज में जाएगा, लेकिन वो डिकम्पोज ही नहीं होगा, बस लैंडफिल में एड ऑन होता जाएगा. Okay, and then it will again create pollution. Okay. Other than that, if you are using cotton, first of all, cotton is very comfortable. Cotton, उसकी लाइफ भी अच्छी होती है. कॉटन अगर आपने वोर्न आउट हो गया, आपने फेंक भी दिया उसको, डिस्कार्ड कर दिया उसको, it will not create any problem for the environment. Yes, correct. Of course, when you go to buy, synthetic is very cheaper. Synthetic का आपका जो आप टी-शर्ट रहेगा, if you are buying a polyester t-shirt, you will get it of 200 to 50 rupees आराम से. If you go for buying cotton, maybe it will be for minimum 500, 700. Good quality ones. तो आप लोग यही सोचोगे ना, मुझे आधे पैसे में मिल रहा तो मैं इसमें भी पैसे डालूं. But the thing is that think of long term. सबसे पहले तो लॉन्ग टर्म की नहीं, शॉर्ट टर्म के बारे में सोचो. यू आर टेकिंग पॉलिएस्टर, इट इज नॉट गुड फॉर योर स्किन. सबसे पहले you have to use this lot of cosmetics. Now there is this this is very trending right now. Cosmetics, this four course routine of cosmetic. First you have to wash your face, number 1. Then you have to apply toner. Then you have to apply moisturizer. Then you have to apply sunscreen. इतनी मेहनत क्यों कर रही है? The textile fabric is something which is affecting your skin. If you are using right textile, तो आपको स्किन पे इतनी मेहनत और इतना खर्चा करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. Okay. So first of all, it is not good for your skin. Secondly, it is not good for environment. थोड़ा ज्यादा पैसा डाल के अच्छी चीज खरीदो. Okay. Correct. Now again, if you think that ठीक है, मुझे एनवायरमेंट की नहीं पड़ी है, मुझे थोड़ी अफेक्ट होगा, नेक्स्ट जनरेशन को अफेक्ट होगा, फिर जाने दो. But it is also affecting not just next generation, it is also affecting you. एक तो स्किन का मैंने बोला. Okay. Along with that, जैसे मैंने बोला कि टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री is emitting lot of pollution. आप जितना खरीदते जाओ टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री उतना मैन्युफैक्चर करता जाए, जितना मैन्युफैक्चर करता जाएगा उतना पोल्यूशन बढ़ता जाएगा, एंड एट द एंड दैट पोल्यूशन इज कमिंग इन योर लंग्स ओनली, इन योर वाटर ओनली, एंड देन अगेन फिर उसी पानी से फार्मिंग होता है, वही आप वेजिटेबल्स खाते हो, वही फ्रूट ग्रेन्स खाते हो, and then you have to go to doctor after 40s for your supplements for BP and diabetes and whatnot. Instead, it's better to have a healthy and sustainable lifestyle since beginning. Correct? तो आपको फिर ये सब करने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ेगी. Yes. So here I'm talking about sustainability not just from textile point of view, but as a whole for your lifestyle, in which the textile is included. Okay. Yes, so I would conclude over here with this, that have a sustainable lifestyle and do promote your traditional textile and follow a healthy lifestyle. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mansi ma'am. I think ma'am has covered a lot of topics from sustainability to employability, tradition, heritage, even trends right from history till the present times. And for that, I thank you so much, Mansi ma'am. I welcome our colleagues from other departments who have joined us for this inaugural session today. With this, we conclude the inaugural session, and I invite Pranali ma'am to give the vote of thanks. Thank you. It's my pleasure to propose today's vote of thanks for the program, inaugural program of the seminar come textile exhibition which we have organized today. Grateful to Professor Mansi Padhya Madam, Faculty of ITM Institute, for her gracious presence and valuable guidance. Specifically, I thank her for the message that she has given on the environment, sustainability that she has spoken about, and all of us, we are going to remember this message, which is very important for our environment. We propose our sincere thanks to our management of Hindi Vidya Prachar Samiti and Director of Hindi Vidya Prachar Samiti, Dr. Usha Mukundan Madam, for her presence and blessing us on today's occasion. Thank you so much, Madam, for being here. Thanks to our principal, Dr. Himanshu Dauda sir, for his kind support in organizing today's program. We are thankful to our vice principal, Dr. Sneha Devskar Madam, Dr. Kiran Polwankar sir, and Major Praveen Nayak sir for their cooperation. We are thankful to in charges, head of the departments of economics, Dr. Sucheta Joshi Madam, history department head, Dr. Meher Mistry Madam, geography department head, Dr. Vaishaki Datta Madam, and head of the fashion designing, Ashwini Gauri Madam. Thank you for this wonderful idea of the event, and all the faculty members who have assisted in organizing this program. And special thanks to our teaching faculties who have helped us in organizing this program by contribution of their textiles, which we have displayed. Thank you to all our dear volunteers who have been working very hard to make this possible. They have been running since yesterday, and really they all have worked very hard. Thank you to Deepak Pujari sir, who has agreed to conduct the workshop today on Kalamkari dyeing techniques. That's going to be another interesting event. Special thanks to, again, fashion designing department, as they have organized a fashion show for which everybody is so excited. Thank you, all our supporting staff,
all the participants who have come here, visitors who are here, and thank you one and all for this program. With this, we conclude this inaugural session, and soon we are starting with very interesting programs. Thank you. We will begin with the next section of our session, and that is the fashion show conducted by the students of the fashion designing department. So I request all students to be present.
Bye bye. Science. ओपन ग्रीन वाला है ना? हाँ पर ग्रीन वाला है ना ओपन का लगे जो ट्राई हो क्या हाँ सब एक ही ये रिमेनिंग इधर ये बीच में आगे चलिए
Very nice.
बस एक फोटो Thank you.
Yeah. मैडम बच्चों को देखने के लिए बोलिए।
स्टॉल पर उधर स्टॉल्स
तमाम